If you're a real estate agent and you experience fear of rejection, pat yourself on the back because this is a very good sign. You're probably facing fear of rejection because you're trying to take your career to the next level and you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And this is how you grow. Nothing is more rewarding than just taking that energy and that fear and just channeling everything into overcoming it to achieve your goals. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips to overcome the fear of rejection as a real estate agent. The first thing I'll tell you regarding how to overcome fear of rejection as a real estate agent is that nothing beats fear as good as confidence. So you need to be confident in your ability to deliver an amazing service for your clients, amazing marketing when you list their property for them. And when you walk in that listing appointment, you're about to do your listing presentation in front of that potential seller to get the listing, to get the deal. You need to be confident in your ability to deliver on all of these things that you're walking the client through on your listing presentation. If you are not confident, then look at what would make you so confident in yourself, in your service, that it would be a no-brainer for the client not to see the confidence that you have in your ability for you to provide results, the results they're looking for, selling their property at the highest amount as quickly as possible. If you're not sure of how to improve your listing presentation or your actual USP, unique selling proposition, just look at what others are doing, the top performers in your city or outside of your city, check in different states and what are the top realtors offering or advertising that you could take and include in your offering. Every single year, NAR, the National Association of Realtors, actually conducts a study and an analysis of what exactly is that the buyers and the sellers want when working with an agent. And the top 3 things that we found consistently to be in these reports that buyers and sellers want to see in a listing is, first of all, professional quality pictures, a virtual tour, and a floor plan. If you can have these in your actual offer, it put the potential client at ease and thus increasing your confidence and likelihood of you not being rejected. The second advice I'll give you to overcome your fear of rejection as a real estate agent is just to research the fear away. And what I mean by this is realize that all the real estate agents that have the level of success that you want achieve this by acting despite of their fears. So talk to the top agents in your brokerage, talk to the top teams in your city or in a neighborhood near you, and you'll see nobody's immune to not feeling fear, you know what I mean? I have this t-shirt that says fearless on it, but at the end of the day, nobody's fearless. You're just courageous to act despite of fears. And I think this is what you need to realize. See fear as your friend, because when you don't have fear, that means that you are staying in your comfort zone, and it's normal in sales to have rejection. Instead of counting the yeses, try to count the no's. How many no's do you need to get one yes and get that one deal? The third tip I'll give you to overcome your fear of rejection and just basically any given fear in life is looking at your failures when you didn't get the listing or didn't get the deal or whatever the reason why you feel fear of being rejected, and try to see where you could have improved. So I like to do this in an actual notepad where I wrote down exactly how I performed, what I did right, what I did wrong, and what could have been improved the next time. And this is what we call a feedback loop. You want to keep that as tight as possible to not relive the same mistakes that you've experienced before, right? If you take notes and learn from your mistakes, you're not going to remake them again. But if you don't stop to look at what you've done in the past that got you the failure in the first place, then you'll probably don't spot the patterns and just keep doing the same mistakes over and over again. And if you expect different results by doing the same thing, this is what we call insanity. And most realtors, most business owners, most entrepreneurs stay where they are, or most people in life, because they keep doing the same thing they've been doing or thinking the same way they've been thinking their whole life. So if you didn't get a deal, you could ask the potential client why they didn't move forward with you. It costs you nothing, and the client will probably tell you, right? Just give them a ring and be like, hey, I'm just looking for feedback. You can tell me honestly everything you want. What would it have taken for you to take the listing with me, or give me the listing? And then they'll tell you, well, I went with that other realtor because I felt he was in business for a long time, he also lived in the area and his marketing seemed better, right? Now you can see, okay, they might not even have that better marketing than you or been in business for like longer than you, but it's the way they present themselves that probably is triggering the fact that the client wants to work with them and not you. So maybe you need to work on how you present yourself, how you present your marketing services as well, and how you'll market their listing, for example. So if you keep learning from your failures, then the likelihood of you getting rejected goes down dramatically over time. The fourth tip to overcome your fear of rejection as a realtor is to actually focus on your wins. So more often than not, we focus automatically as humans on what we lack and what we're not good at. But instead, you should focus on what you're good at and also your wins. Like I always say, like count your blessings, not your problems. So try to focus on the deals that you actually won and then try to see the opposite of what we just talked about, what you've done right that probably got you that listing, so that way you can repeat that process over and over again and try to do more of that to win more of your deals. The fifth and final tip I'll give you to overcome your fear of rejection is to schedule follow-ups and schedule everything that you will get rejected on in your calendar and just do it every single day at the same given time. That way it becomes automatic, it becomes a routine, and you're not scared of doing it anymore because it's not just like a one-time thing that you do once in a while. You're just like on a daily basis getting rejected. It doesn't really sound fun, but trust me, when you do that every single day, you build up that thing, that shield around you where like you don't really mind getting rejected and it's just part of life, right? And you'll also notice that if you embrace pain, you embrace fear, and you embrace rejection in your real estate career, you're gonna be able to carry that over in your life and in your daily life, you know, with other people you meet and other ventures that you want to pursue, other activities, other passions. You won't be scared anymore of fear of failure and fear of rejection, which is an amazing thing to do because I think these are the two biggest things that limit people in their lives.